We've featured her before.
This is our training center.
It's your training.
And we spent time with her again. And so much has changed. Find out how Kenyan nurse turned mogul Veronica Mumira has continued to expand her business in Australia and Kenya.
We've got a couple of students from far Southeast Asia, Southern America, Africa, a couple of Kenyan students.
This as Kenmark Realtors continue to leave a mark in Kenya's real estate sector and the investment opportunities for Kenyans both home and away.
We want our Kenyan people in diaspora to invest back home.
Yes, you have heard that right. Today we check in on friend of the show, Veronica Mumira in Perth City, as we have our first episode of the month of May. My name is Michael Zimanji. Let's start the show.
This is our training center.
It's your training center.
Yes,
Okay.
it's in the
Nice.
center of Perth City. You can see the city's 5 minutes walk.
Okay.
Karibu.
Asante.
This is Oscar International School in Perth City, Western Australia. It is owned by Australia-based Veronica Mumira, who is no stranger to daring abroad. Veronica is a medical practitioner, real estate mogul and entrepreneur with a conglomerate of successful business ventures, both home and away.
Yes, Alex, you like it?
Thank you.
Something different?
Yeah.
Yes, since the last time you're here.
Yeah, last time we were at the, where is the office?
In Victoria
In
Park.
Victoria.
Yes.
Yeah, this is fresh, this is new.
Veronica can be best described as a Jill of all trades. Ever since landing in Australia in 2001, Veronica has been busy building her empire, Oscar Group.
So the ground floor is a general admin reception area for staff. So all the administration, accounts, office, marketing team are on the ground floor. Yeah. And then on the first floor we have the student support team there. We have a couple of classrooms.
Okay.
This is Oscar's 15th year in operation.
Can see your vision here.
Yes, Alex, you can see the vision of Oscar is to be the provider of choice in the community, to support each individual client.
Yeah.
And this our value
The values,
statement.
yeah. This is quite well designed.
Yes,
Looks
yes,
nice, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and I like the colors, wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
purple is my favorite color.
Great.
So, what exactly is Oscar? Well, they are a healthcare service provider specialized in 4 main areas: training, disability support services, staffing, and home care.
This is one of our student support officer, the two of them over
How
here.
are you? Yeah, you are looking great.
Suren.
Alex.
Yes.
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
Nice
Yes.
to meet you, Sylvia. Wow.
They're
Great,
here
yeah.
to support the students with the enrollment, with the queries. So those are the front staff supporting our training center. You can see it's in a healthcare, couple of mannequins over there.
Since we were last here, the facility has undergone a major facelift.
So this is one of our classrooms. You can see the students are doing their own self-paced learning to catch up with their studies. It's nice, quiet environment, and lots of support from the trainers if they need to.
Well done. So this can accommodate how many?
You can accommodate up to 20 students.
20 students.
Yeah, yes.
Wow, great.
So Alex, this is one of our practical room where we do our first aid course.
Okay.
You can see a couple of our mannequins.
You call them what?
The mannequins.
Mannequins.
Yes.
Mannequins, okay. Just showing the different parts of a human body.
Yes,
okay.
yes. We have the mannequins of adults, the infants. This is part of the mandatory courses where anyone working the healthcare, they have to do first aid, you know. Yeah, so that's a little bit of the infant. We do first aid on them. We practice every year. The students, they do upgrading their skills of CPR, and then first aid is every 3 years.
Okay.
You can see the classroom are well spaced.
So who are your students from Australia, or
Yes,
you have international also?
We have international students, so we are a CRICOS provider, Alex. So CRICOS means is a registration where the Australian government give you to be able to bring international students. So AusCare has been a CRICOS provider for the last 2 years. We've got a couple of students from far Southeast Asia. We've got students from Southern America, Africa, a couple of Kenyan students, and we're trying to promote a lot to Kenyans because we need a lot of Kenyans to be in our school. Being a Kenyan owner, I want to see Kenyans come.
Tracy Hopkins is the executive principal of AusCare International School.
My job as the executive principal, I manage the organization. So what I mean by that is that from the admin to trainers, the courses itself that we have in health mainly, that's what we do here at this point of time. We make sure that everything is in place and everything is in operation, runs on a daily basis well, routinely well, and strategically look in the next few years what we want to do for AusCare training as well, in aligning to the AusCare group. Because of the type of courses that we have got half-a-day courses, we have 1-day courses, we got 2 days courses, we got 1-year courses, we got 6 months courses, and so on and so on. So if we place a number on this, it's impossible. It is impossible. But we can give you some ideas. It's like the first aid we could run through 1,000 students a year. We can run 700 students in different areas, in different courses. All these different courses has got different time frames and different enrollments as well, different students. We have students who comes in specifically for certain courses because it meets their work needs. They need it, that skill. Whereas there are some students who comes in because they need those certain courses to complete to be working in those areas. So it's just a great variety of cohorts that we have and needs that we have as well.
How different is this from the college in Mombasa?
So the college in Mombasa, we're offering the SAT3. It's a pathway.
Okay.
So they can start with the SAT3 in Kenya while they're waiting for their visa process. As soon as they get their visa process, they can come and complete their diploma and advanced diploma. But we can have students who they finish their masters, they're coming to university in Australia. They don't have to be students coming directly to AusCare, but SAT3 is a qualification which supports them to get a job in Australia. So SAT3 is in aging and disability, and that's an entry qualification to get them jobs in Australia, working in aged care and disability environment.
So tell us more about enrollment. When does it happen?
So the AusCare International College, the entry requirement, you have to be 18 years and above. You have to finish your O-level or Form 4. You have to pass your O-level entry, and the enrollment process is very simple. You can go to our website and enroll online, or you can contact us. You can go to the AusCare Training International College website and enroll through there. But if the person has any issues, they can just call us and miss.
Okay, and what courses are you offering in the Mombasa office?
Certificate 3 in Aging and Disability, Diploma of Community Service.
Aging and Disability,
Diploma of
Community Service.
Yes. And short courses like First Aid, CPR, Manual Handling. And those courses are accredited, are recognized in Australia, New Zealand, or even if you go to the UK, the US is all recognized.
And again, so what do you offer here? What courses do you offer here in Perth City?
In Perth City, we do the SAT3 in Aging and Disability. We do the Diploma of Community Service. We do Advanced Diploma of Community Service. We do Leadership Management, Advanced Leadership Management, and Postgraduate.
When we talk about vocational education training, we are talking about almost immediate employment because they're learning all the practical skills here. They're getting a hands-on experience of whether it's simulated experiences which we have like in different practical rooms, or we also bring them into on-site to different organizations where they have real life experience, and that is their practical.
15 years down, a successful business ventured, over 17 trainers onboarded, hundreds of employees empowered, and thousands of students later, Oscar Group is still going strong. What an achievement from the Star of the Sea Girls High School alumna. And if what we've seen so far is anything to go by, there is more to expect from the proud daughter of Mombasa County. And that's daring abroad.
Amazing work from Veronica Mumira, our friend there in Perth City. Time for us to go on a short break, but when we return, Kenmark Realtors shares the investment opportunities for Kenyans, both home and away. Welcome back to the show. In the first part, we took you to Australia and we saw how a nurse turned businesswoman is doing amazing there, connecting Kenyans to opportunities abroad. Time now for us to focus back home. And today it's all about Kenmark Realtors and how they're creating investment opportunities for Kenyans, both home and away. Over to you, Alex.
Thank you so much, Michael. Indeed, Dr. George Chege has been daring with us, representing Kenmark Realtors huko majuu, na tulikuwa Australia recently with him. We met Kenyans in 3 cities, Perth, Adelaide and Melbourne. How was it for you, George?
Australia was very friendly and it was very good. We met Kenyans in large numbers. Actually, we were amazed to see how many Kenyans are there.
And we are headed to the UK next with George representing Kenmark Realtors, and this chapter of Daring Abroad will be taking place in Hertfordshire of London City, and we are excited to really keep this brand growing, and we appreciate our partners like Kenmark Realtors. So you're looking forward to UK again, is it?
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to market in the UK?
I've been to the UK, but not for marketing. But we are looking forward to just meet Kenyans and at least let them know what we have back home.
So as George heads to the UK, and of course after UK we'll be going to the US, they have so much to offer to both Kenyans living here in Kenya and the Kenyans in the diaspora. And we are at Kiota Residence, one of their major projects in Kamaki's Ruiru constituency. George, I'm sure people are eager to know, what do you have to offer at Kiota Residence?
Kiota Residence is an apartment building coming up with about 42 units. And we have 11th floor of a building. And each floor we have only 4 units. And apart from that, Kiota is coming with backup generators, is coming with lifts. Because of that high-rise building, it is coming up with a CCTV. It's coming up with solar lighting. All the securities will be solar powered. It is coming with a basement parking and a ground floor parking. So that means whoever will buy a house in this Kiota residence, he'll be sure of having ample parking. All of them are 2-bedroom apartments, but we have different sizes. We have a smaller version, which is way bigger than any medium-size 2-bedroom apartment, because it's about 82 square meters. And then we have 89 square meters, and then we have 97. Our kitchen is, you see how ample our kitchen is. It's very good, beautiful, very good. The size is very big. And it's coming up with an oven, it's coming up with a hood, it's coming up with a burner, a 4 burner, and it's coming up fitted the way you see it. This unit which we are here, it has the beauty of 2 balconies. One is accessible via the sitting area, another one is accessible on the master bedroom. And our bedrooms are big enough. So if actually you have kids, you can be able even to do a double or decker bed. And the master bedroom, it has a separate bathroom.
Any other unique features about the apartments?
Another thing about these apartments is the location, because we are only like 300 meters of the Kamakis bypass and 1.5 kilometers from Thika Highway. So accessibility is a key thing. And you see within this area where we are, we have every other social amenities that these people need, from malls, from schools, hospitals,
Banks,
anything.
I've seen banks.
Banks, yes. So we have everything within this area. Kamakis has become a hub in business within this area. So that means even if somebody buys this unit and is an Airbnb, you can be able to attract quite a number of people because it's just a walking distance. Another thing, within the Kamakis area, we have a lot of Italy places. So it gives advantage.
Yeah, it would give you return on investment.
Sure. We have Northern City, which is coming up across. And we have JKA is not far. It's maybe about 15, 14 kilometers from here.
Yes.
And we have Tatu City on the other side. And on the far end, we have now the Nairobi City. And also we have Thika and Thika Greens on the other side. So this is actually like a central place in terms of accessibility, because from the bypass you're able to access any other corner of Nairobi from using the eastern bypass and the southern bypass.
Wow.
Another advantage of Kyoto residence is coming with a chute that somebody, you don't need to ferry your garbage from up there. If you're on 11th floor, you only need to open a place and just drop it there, and it'll go all the way down to the basement.
Okay.
And apart from that, you see our lifts will be highly secured. Every person will have a card. So, and also we have a security on the ground floor.
Okay.
So, which will be communicating with whoever is in the house. And we are coming up with a telecommunication, so that the soldier or the askari on the gate can be able to communicate to each and every house free of charge.
Okay.
And somebody in the house can be able to communicate with the askari at the door to just let somebody in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another question, key, and everyone must be waiting for this answer.
Yes.
What's your price for these apartments, and what's the payment plan like?
We have three models of our apartments. Model number one is where we are. This is 97 meters squared, which is coming with a tag price of 6.5 million.
Kenya shillings?
Kenya shillings. So of course, if you're in dollar, that is very few dollars. And we have option two, which is a 91.5 square meter. It's coming with a 6 million bob. And then we have the middle version, which is about 82.5 square meter, coming with a 5.8. And the benefit which we are passing to our clients is this. We want our clients only to raise 30%, and then we give them a whole year to do the payment plan. And apart from that, we have banks which can finance our people. For us at Kenmark, we said we are not going to sell this property as an off-brand property. For one reason, because I can be able to, a number of few people can buy, but maybe in the middle way, I don't manage to finish. But you see the way you see this project is already done, 85% done. Okay. So that means we don't depend on the customer's money for us to finish the house because the work is ongoing. So you can just come buy the complete unit and settle in.
Okay.
Yes.
So who is your potential client?
Our potential clients is young families. And you see that is they are majority in Nairobi and also in diaspora. And also our potential client is somebody who is looking to invest and get value for the investment. Because
tengeneza chapa kidogo,
yes,
nunua alafu you rent out ama ikwe Airbnb.
Yes, because the rent within this area is for a 2-bedroom is about 45 and 50K a month. Okay. But if you do Airbnb, you can be able to get even up to 150 to 200, depending with how nice your house is and how conversant you are going to become with your client. We want our Kenyan people in diaspora to invest back home. And not just investing. And the reason, like for example, why Kyoto Residence by Kenmark is here is so that the Kenyans in diaspora can be able to have somebody they can trust. Because like now in America, we have been in that market for the last 5 years. They can have something they can be able to send somebody come and see, it's already there.
Okay.
Instead of maybe buying something which is not existing. And one reason is to just ensure that these people, they have somewhere they can call their own. When they come back home, somebody can just come and just live in their own apartments. Number two is because they have the power to buy.
Okay.
The Kenyans in diaspora, of course, they are there working. They have the ability to buy even without getting a loan. So that is the reason why most of the real estates we are looking forward to getting to talk to these Kenyans.
Okay.
Yes. In terms of apartments, this is our first apartment which we are selling. We have another one coming up in Kitengela City. And of course, we have so many other projects ongoing. And apart from that, we also do construction on behalf. So meaning if you're in diaspora and you want something done back home, you want a construction, such an apartment, you want your residential home in your rural areas or wherever you want it, that is another thing that you also do. And we have done for so many people. We have more than 30 clients in diaspora who we have done houses and homes too. So Kenmark is a one-stop shop when it comes to property and anything that in regards to properties.
So George, how do people get you?
We have our offices headquarters based in Nairobi City, View Park Towers, 11th floor. So if you come there, you're going to find us there. We also have another office in Kitengela town, next to Cooperative Bank, a building called Pena Towers. We are there on first floor. Also, you can call us on the 0721 737300 or 0742 000 300. Those are numbers. You can log into our website www.kenmarkrealtors.com or even share us an email at info@kenmarkrealtors.com. And once you just reach out to us, we are going to call you back. We are going to reach out to you. You're going to ensure that you enjoy a free site visit from us. And we are going to bring you to site, show you everything and explain to you everything until you're satisfied.
Thank you so much, George. George was taking us through what you can find at Kyoto Residence in Kamaki's Ruiru constituency. And we are glad that Kenmark Realtors is one of our partners as we do daring abroad investment forums across the world. We were with them in Australia. We are going to UK next, followed by the US, and we look forward to journeying together. George, na asante sana.
Karibu sana.
Tunashukuru sana kwa partnership yenu na tuendelee kwenda majuu bila kusahau nyumbani.
Kabisa.
Because it said east or west, home
is the best.
Thank you so much. Back to Michael.
And that is how it is done. Thank you, Alex, for that informative piece. Time now for us to call it a day. But before I release you from your screens, Daring Abroad Investment Forum shall be taking place in the United Kingdom next week from the 10th to the 12th of May 2024 in Tring Town, which is off London. In case you'd want to participate, kindly reach out to the number on your screen and it's going to be an amazing time. See you there. For now, thank you for watching. On behalf of the team responsible for this week's episode, we say let's do this again next time.